The U.S. decision to suspend its contribution to the Palestinian aid programs has caused anxiety in the refugee camps that depend on that aid. Refugees in the blockaded Gaza Strip say they are facing starvation.
How are we going to live when they cut the aid from us? I say, may God stand with us if they want to ruin it for us like that. We don't have a home or a decent living. Without UNRWA aid, how will we feed our children? Is this a life? Death is better. May God help us.
More than 5 million Palestinian refugees depend on the United Nations aid programs. Trump's announcement Thursday that the U.S. contributions to those programs may stop altogether if the Palestinians refuse to negotiate with Israel has caused consternation. A spokesperson for the U.S. State Department said the administration wants to try a new approach to the Middle East peace talks.
We have gone decades and decades without seeing Middle East peace work thus far. Hopefully, now things will change. We would like to bring both sides to the table to have conversations about that, and we're optimistic about it going forward in the future.
Last month, Trump angered Palestinians by announcing that the United States is recognizing Jerusalem as Israel's capital. On Thursday in Switzerland, sitting next to the Israeli Prime Minister, Trump said he had removed Jerusalem from the negotiating table because its status was the main obstacle to talks.
I think you know this better than anybody. There were never any deals that came close because Jerusalem, you could never get past Jerusalem.
A senior Palestinian official in the West Bank said there can be no Palestinian state without East Jerusalem as its capital.
President Trump insists that Jerusalem is off the table. This translates into only one thing, that peace is off the table, that Palestinians and Israelis will be pushed further and further deeper into the cycle of violence and counter-violence.
U.S. envoy to the United Nations Nikki Haley defended the U.S. position at the Security Council meeting Thursday.
We have done nothing to prejudge the final borders of Jerusalem. We have done nothing to alter the status of the holy sites. We remain committed to the possibility and potential of two states, if agreed to by the parties. Just as it did with Egypt, peace requires compromise. It requires solutions that take into account the core interests of all sides. And that is what the United States is focused on for the Israeli-Palestinian conflict.
The Trump administration has said it will offer its Middle East peace plan later this year. Zlatica, Hoke, VOA News, Washington.